it's really legit hard. Like the only way you'll beat me, man, is if I fuck up.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm on the same page about the scoring on my defense part, but I don't know. Anyway,
I'll
here
be
we
in
are
in a
back.
minute.
Here we are back with a Week 11 predictions video. We're joined by the Titans user Twan. What's up, bro?
What up, man?
We're gonna talk about his game in some depth here in a second. He's gonna give you a breakdown on why he sucks. We'll go over all of that. If you feel somebody's breaking rules or something like that, make sure you submit that to a commissioner with proof, preferably, because if it's he say, she say, we're not gonna be able to do anything for you. Make sure you're streaming all your games. Divisional games should be streamed always, and the games of the week. Unless you're like plugged into a McDonald's or you have bad Wi-Fi or something like that, then just let somebody know. We're not gonna make you lag through a game to stream it. Everybody's doing a great job advancing. I think we advanced early every single week but one this year, so we're doing a really good job. And today we advanced earlier today, and we've already gotten like 5 or 6 games in. So everybody's doing a great job about that. Continue to keep up the good work there. We can go over our normal stuff, weekly awards, then the yearly awards, and then the predictions. And then I think since it's week 10, we'll do a small playoff predictor. After that, we'll go through the teams. I'll let you tell me who you think's gonna win each division, like we were doing last year.
Yes, sir.
So let's start off with the weekly awards. I'll let you take the AFC side.
All
Wow. You were not fucking kidding about the running the ball part. Holy shit.
This week you got Evans. I think it's Zach Evans out of Georgia. 13 carries, man. 325 yards. Jesus
Holy shit.
Christ.
25 a fucking carry, bro.
3 rushing touchdowns. That's an insane performance, man. Then you got Michael Parsons out of Penn State, I believe.
Yep.
5 tackles, 1 stat sheet.
Yep.
1 INT, forced fumble recovery, and a touchdown.
He missed the sack. He would have had everything.
Heck
All
yeah.
he needed was the sack. NFC side, Lions swept it. Matt Breida with 15 carries for 142 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns. He also caught 2 passes, 14 yards, and a touchdown. And Anthony Brown continues his Defensive Player of the Year push with 5 tackles, 2 sacks, an interception, a forced fumble, and a touchdown. He's doing very, very well there after the move to strong safety. Let's pop in on the yearly awards. MVP race, Zach Evans is leading the way, and I don't think that'll be changing anytime soon after new leadership. Followed by J.K. Dobbins, Austin Eckler, and Melvin Gordon, and Tariq Cohen. The NFC Offensive Player of the Year, J.K. Dobbins leads the way, followed by Tariq Cohen, Isaac Luckett, Saquon Barkley, and Matt Breida. Defensive Player of the Year, Anthony Brown continues to lead the way, a 76 overall safety. I believe he's over 30 years old, too. That's the crazy part. He's really fast. He's really, really
Fletcher
fast.
Cox, old ass.
Yeah, he's like, what,
Putting in
34
work.
or something like that? He just gets 4 or 5 sacks a game like it's nothing to him. A defensive tackle. I always say that he's the ageless wonder in this league.
Dude, he's really OP.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. Followed by Brian Burns, who's racking up a whole bunch of sacks, too. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jalen Curry, the rookie wide receiver for the Lions. I believe he took him fourth overall, and he was like a 59 overall. And we all were like, we were all like, what the fuck, bro? And he's already got him up to 71. He's leading the Offensive Rookie of the Year race, followed by Sam Adams and then DeMarcus Bowman. And the Defensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick Patrick Queen leads the way for the Panthers, followed by Miles Murphy and Clark Phillips. I'll let you take the AFC.
Alright. For the AFC, you got the Offensive Player of the Year. You got Zach Evans, you got Austin Eckler, Melvin Gordon, Michael Jackson. Bruh, I'm sorry. Fuck Madden. Bryce Young is leading the NFL, leading the league right now in touchdowns, and in his top 4 in yards, and he's at 9.
Well, let me go. I'm gonna show the whole league why Bryce Young is all the way down at 9. Let's just scroll down to the Titans.
I understand that.
Let's go. How many
I
interceptions?
understand.
19 picks already. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just threw four at first. At first,
He's been
it
sacked
was,
43
bro,
times.
bro, my
Bro,
line
you
sucked, bro.
cannot keep your quarterback standing up. Holy
Bro,
shit. That's got to be leading the league. I have to look. That has to
bro,
be.
I got sacked like 4 times, like 7 times today.
It's
Like, what
not
the
leading the
fuck?
league. Trevor Lawrence is actually for the Bears, so I can't
Sheesh.
laugh. But holy
But,
shit, bro.
but defensive player of the year, you got 4 players from the freaking Jets. Jabril Cole, Michael Parsons, Jeff Gladney, Terrell Lewis, followed by Minka and N'Kobe Dean from the Titans. And then next, Offensive Rookie of the Year, you got Zach Evans, followed by Bryce Young, and then Michael Pittman.
Someone needs to
And
break Zach Evans' tibia or something like that, so Bryce Young can get the award.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, man, like I'm literally like trying my hardest to get Bryce Young like this award. Then Defensive Rookie of the Year, you got Elias Ricks, Fred Davis. I think that's the motherfucker that picked me off twice.
No, it was a linebacker, but Davis got the pick at the end. I think towards the end of the
Oh,
not
okay.
the
But
very
then you
last
got
one,
Dwight McLaughlin, followed by Brian Breesy. And best QB is Tua. Again, why isn't my QB up on there?
So for some reason Madden glitches with the quarterbacks until about week 13 or 14. I
Like,
really
that is
figure out
crazy.
why. They don't put
Like,
all the QBs in.
bro, that Kyler Murray is on here. He's 0-9, and my quarterback has better numbers than him.
I don't know, man. Maybe they're saying he's more valuable. I don't.
Fuck, how he 0-9? Like, this is, oh my God. Best running back goes to Zach Evans, Austin Eckler, and Melvin Gordon, followed by Michael Jackson. Then you got the best wide receiver in the AFC. You got Rondale Moore, Chris Olave, Talik Collins, McGraw. Hold on. Donovan Peoples-Jones. Bro, he is up there for the most touchdowns, and he's 8th.
I don't
But
know,
best
bro.
bro, they be robbing the
I don't know,
Titans,
bro.
bro.
I don't know,
This
bro.
is, oh my
You think it's
God,
a
bro.
conspiracy?
Bro, it gotta be. It gotta be. It has to be. This is ridiculous, man.
Chargers got the top 2 O-line. That's good for them there. So one of them's gonna get that award.
No wonder I couldn't get nowhere. Man, his ass throwing that shit short. Don't worry, I got something for that shit next time. I'm salty than a motherfucker about that shit. I'm sorry. Fuck, man. The best DB, Jamar Dean from the Bills, the Broncos, Simmons, Jeff Gladney. Then you got Jadarius Carradine from the Titans. The best linebacker, you got 3 from the Jets. Golly. Followed by N'Kobe Dean. Golly. Titans got 2 linebackers in there. Best D-line goes to Miles Garrett, Kayvon Chason.
Is that how you say Caleb Vaughn? I've been saying Clavon. Is it Caleb
No,
Vaughn?
it's Kayvon Chason. And then Harold Lynch. Oh, man. The Bills, and it's really the AFC East up in this thing.
Yeah, it's the best division in the league, you know?
Sheesh, man. And that'll be it for that.
All right, let's go ahead and scroll over to the predictions. We'll get into these. First, we'll go over all the games that have been played. We'll go over your game last of all the games that have been played. So first, we got the Vikings at the Cowboys. I know that Dwayne lost his game on the last play of the game. He got stopped at the 1-yard line. I think he was at the 5 or something like that, and he got stuffed at the 1. So heartbreaking loss. Yeah, he needed to win bad because he's 1 game back on the wild card spot now, the last one. So he needed this victory. He allowed a fourth quarter comeback after leading 17 to 9. I think this is the second week in a row that Minnesota's made a fourth quarter comeback, if I'm correct. So Hurts getting it right there in the fourth. Low turnover game for them. Warren Moon Jr. with a good overall game, 208 and 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Trey Sanders 76 yards. Julian Fleming, a rookie wide receiver for the Vikes, also at 125 yards.
Golly.
Good game all around for the Vikings. It looks. I think he had a pick six with C.J. Mosley as well. No one a pick six. It's a long pick return. Good game for the Vikes. Good win for him. He's at 2 in a row now. Then we had the Raiders at the Chiefs. Another close game. Both game. Every time these two teams play, it's real close.
Yeah.
Chiefs were able to get the victory. It was tied going into the fourth quarter. Looks like, and then the Chiefs got the victory. 0 turnovers to 3 turnovers. Only 1 third down conversion for the Chiefs all game. That's insane.
What?
He won the game with only 1 third down conversion. Did not throw a pick. Patrick Mahomes for 140 yards. Rushing the ball, Puka Williams 174 yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, N'Keal Harry had 1 catch for 75-yard score.
Damn.
Yeah, he's not even fast. Defensively, Jaquib Polite had 3 sacks. Von Miller added 1, and Anthony Jennings had 2 picks. Yeah, I don't know how the Chiefs won this game. I mean, he had better offensive stats, I guess, but we got the Steelers at the Eagles. Eagles, with this win, held on to the last wild card spot. They're still holding it barely. A long way to go, obviously. The Steelers could not pass the ball. Josh Rosen, 39 yards. It's not going to get a cut. That's bad.
He threw the ball. Well, he threw the ball 7 times. So.
Oh, that's not that bad. I know he is a heavy running team. I've been saying for a while, and I've been saying it since this man's been in the league. James Conner is not someone you want as your starting running back. He's too slow. I know that another league we in, they get him going. He's got him real good, but he's too slow. If you're going to be a heavy run team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Isaac Luckett did not play well either. Here's your player of the game. Obviously, it's looking like CeeDee Lamb, 5 catches, 184 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's like the 4th receiver on that team, so it's a really good game for him.
Man.
Yeah, he's got a really good receiving core. The Eagles do.
Yeah, you really do.
A few picks, nothing all that serious. Last one, then we'll go over your game. Jets won 30-6. First game for the new Jets user. It's gonna be hard for all of us to get used to that, I'm sure, at first. But only a 1 third down conversion for the Dolphins too. It's not gonna get cut. He led 6-0 early in the game, but I guess the new guy cranked it up. No turnovers.
Put the clamps on. Put the clamps.
Not a banner passing day for either team. Zach Evans went for 101 and score. Melvin Gordon held only 64 yards. Wow,
you win the game.
Yeah, you win the game if you stop him.
Yep.
Henry Ruggs went for 94 and a score. That dude is ridiculous. 99 overall, 99 speed.
Yeah.
A bunch of sacks for the Jets. A bunch of Winovich, Lewis, Adams, Parsons. And then a pick by Jawan Bentley. It just looks like it wasn't like a sloppy game for Miami. They just couldn't move the football. That's all it looked like.
Right.
Let's talk about this game. Chargers led 7-0 at halftime. Looks like a real good defensive game. I'm looking at the overall stats here. You put up more yards than he did. You had 2 more turnovers than him. Wow, neither one of you could get the ball on 3rd down. He only had 2 third down conversions. You only had 1.
Man, yeah. And it's crazy. I led every. Oh my god, man. Like I couldn't even be mad. Like he made a hell of a play, man. But the INT he got in the 3rd quarter, it lagged. So I didn't even want to throw it to him. But because it got stuck, and I was just pressing buttons, and all of a sudden, it's 4 dudes of his over on 1 receiver.
Wow!
And I had John Ross clean across the middle of the field, wide open, and end up picking it off. But he played good, man. He played really well. The turnovers bit me at the end. Hey, you're not gonna win a game when you throw 4 interceptions. 2 pick sixes and get sacked.
Back-to-back weeks, you've thrown 4 picks and thrown a pick 6. So you
I threw 8 in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's not gonna get it done. That's why you got 2 L's the last 2 weeks.
And got sacked 7 times.
Yeah, that is. Game. You gotta protect your quarterback. I learned very harshly that you have to protect your quarterback. And my O line has just gotten old, so we gotta rebuild it. We've done generally a good job protecting QB.
And what's crazy is because I was double teaming Tillery. I was double teaming, and he was still getting it. I was like, my goodness. Like, what the heck? Like, I did a good job running. You did a good job running the ball collectively. I mean,
yeah, but nobody stood out by himself. He did run for 113 yards. He ran for 116. He had a score, Eckler. Receiving, John Ross had a good game, 104 and a touchdown. He had a 70-yarder. It was late in the game, right?
heck yeah.
That was under 2 minutes left. You were down
Man,
14
it was like
to 3.
it was like, yep.
And John Ross, a long touchdown catch. You threw that same route, that little where he goes up, then to the left, and then up, and you threw a pick on it the first time, and should have thrown a pick on it the second time, man. You got to really watch that route before you throw it to Ross.
Man.
Because that you see them in man, and you throw the route, but that safety's sitting back there in the cover, too, is what it is.
I guess I kind of figured he put him in a man. I think he double teamed him because that man he just stood there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my fault though. You know what I'm saying? But next time I got something for that. Next time I got something for it. Because man,
go ahead.
yeah, he got 7 of them. He got 7 of them, man. We just couldn't freaking block. Like I had, it was 2 of the sacks. No, I'd say 3 of them. I had wide open touchdowns, man. Wide open.
Well,
I'm talking about wide,
bro. The alarming thing to me about the sacks is 3 of them were by defensive backs. 3 different defensive backs got to your quarterback.
One of them, those 2. One of them was at the end of the half. I know he had 2 of them, 2 coming in off the edge. He was in a nickel. I knew he was in a nickel, man. That little blitz, they got the 2 coming off the edge.
Yeah.
And then he had another one. He was playing quarters. It's like a quarter. It's like a FZ something. Quarters formation. I knew the formation, man. God.
He does a great job getting to the quarterback. Chargers player of the game is obviously Kenneth Terrell, second-year outside linebacker out of Pittsburgh. He picked off 2 passes, returned them both for touchdowns. So that's absolutely your player of the game. He did a really good job for the Bolts.
Yeah.
He got them the W. Yeah. Both kickers nailed a field goal. That's a tough loss. Hopefully you'll bounce back next week.
Oh, yeah, we will. Trust me.
All right,
Trust me.
Let's get into the predictions now. We got the Colts at the Texans. Colts are 0-9. Texans are 2-7. Both these teams are struggling. Texans can be a good user. He beat you earlier in the year.
Fluke-ass win. Oh, my fucking God.
Colts cannot score the football is his issue. I think he's got less than 100 points in the whole year, maybe less than 75, something like that. He can't score, so he's got to work on scoring the ball more. Texans don't have the best defense, so maybe he can put up some points this week. You know both these teams very well, though. I'll let you predict this one first.
Man, Texans win. That's it. Texas win, man. He ain't gonna blow him out because the coach got a little solid defense.
His defense is nice, but
yeah, but Texas don't have enough offense, so it's gonna be close. His offense is a freaking Deshaun Watson takeoff run, and that's it.
He will get smacked by a few of them linebackers, and he's not going to want to do that no more.
Yeah.
I am also going to go with Texans here, and I've seen him play. I know that he's a good, decent user. I saw his game against you earlier in the year, so I'll stick with Texans. Lions at Jags, very important game for me and my sake. If I have any chance to catch the Lions, this is one of those must-lose games. Both these teams playing really good. Lions are 7-2, Jags are 6-3. Both of them solidly in their playoff races. So a good building win here, something to move forward with. I play the Lions a lot, you play the Jags a lot, so maybe we can have different opinions on who's going to win this game. But
man, it's
going to be tough.
I'm going to tell you like this. The Texans going to win this. I mean, not the Texans, but the Jaguars going to win this game. I'm telling you, he going to win this game. His defense is better. No disrespect to the Lions, his defense better. And he gonna find out early that you can't just go to that wide receiver. He's gonna stop that wide receiver.
Well, Matt Breida's the monster too. So
Yeah,
You know, it's,
and don't sleep on that wide receiver the Jags got now.
I know who you're
He
talking
got
about.
a legit.
He
He got a
lost the
legit
fuck out of
wide
me in the game
receiver.
I played him in.
Yeah,
Over
yeah.
two of my guys. So I'm
And
guessing you're sticking with the Jags here.
I'm taking with the Jags. I take Jags by 10 points.
I think it's gonna be a very close game. I want to pick Detroit, I really do, but he's been inconsistent against good defenses, especially good defensive lines. He struggled against the
Hmm.
Eagles earlier in the year when pressure's put on him. He tends to just throw the ball instead of taking sacks. So I'm gonna take the Jags here as well in a very close game. I'm going like 3 points or something like that. I think Jags offense is good enough to get them the victory.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
next, next we got Panthers at Saints. Panthers are 3-6. Saints are 7-2. He needs a victory here to get back on the path. He is tied for the division lead in the NFC South, but if he gets a victory, he has the tiebreaker at the moment. I think he should be able to take care of business here. He's got a good enough team on both sides of the ball. He's not turning the
Saints.
ball over either. Yeah, Saints.
Saints ain't even close.
Got the Bears at the Packers. Bears are 4-5. We're playing like dog shit this year. Did beat the Packers 30-3 a few weeks ago with some special teams and defensive help, though didn't play the best offensive game. Um, Packers are 3-6 and have to have this victory if they're going to stay in the wild card race. We've Packers have never beaten the Bears. This is our 12th meeting, and he's had some really close. He's had some really close games, but he's
Yes,
yet to
it's
get
a
over the
tough
hump.
beat. He
Uh,
ain't won yet.
He's had some
God,
close ones. He lost by 7 one time, 6 another time, but I'll
fuck
let you pick.
that. If the Bears run the freaking ball and quit trying to throw the ball
You're
all the
in a
damn time,
you're an Alabama fan, right?
all
You
day,
ever seen what's his name? Funny Man Johnson. He does the he's a big
I
Alabama
know you
fan.
talking about.
Yeah, he has a shirt that
Yeah,
says "Run the ball."
yeah.
Yes.
That's what you need to do. Run the ball. Run the damn ball, man. Don't get out of character. If you run the ball and stay in character, you'll win this game by at least 20. I say at least 20.
I think the Bears will be running the ball more this game. We're gonna cut down turnovers for sure. Uh, Packers just got blown out 48-0 last week by the Lions, so maybe not the highest amount of momentum. This game should be kicking off later tonight. I'll take the Bears here by a few scores. Seahawks and Cardinals. Both these teams are 4-5. They're not going to win their division, but they're each 2 games back on the wild card race. So this would be a crushing loss for one of these teams. Not only are you going to lose the tiebreaker you have over the other team, but you're going to fall. Not only you taking
Oh
the
yeah.
loss, you're giving the win to a team that you're racing to get
Yep.
there. So this is a very important game for both these teams. Carr's been playing better. I think he's ripped off 3 wins in a row. Seattle's been having a pretty good year generally. I know that if you look at the record 4-5 and don't think that, but he's playing people tough in his losses. I think the Cardinals' run game is going to be a little too much to stop. Seahawks have trouble stopping the run, and I'm going to take the Cardinals here.
I'm gonna take the Cardinals too. I think the Seahawks, man. You got a lot going on right now, man. So yeah, and the Cardinals right now, he balling, playing real good right now, man. He started off slow, but he picking it up. So I'm gonna go to the Cards. I'm gonna go to the Cardinals by 13.
It's a good pick. Uh, Next we have the Rams at the 49ers. I don't think the 49ers have ever beaten the Rams. He plays good defense. But Jimmy is
Rams ain't
legit.
even close.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be close. He's probably, I would say, if not the new Jets user, because we don't know him very well, but Jimmy's probably the favorite, I would say. Definitely to win the NFC, but maybe to win the Super Bowl at this point. Playing really good. I'll take the Rams here. This is going to be an interesting game. Broncos and Bucks. Bunny's talking all that shit like he always does. Definitely wants the victory against the team that he built. But this Broncos user, I guess that there's a lot of other shit that we're not talking about it, but he is legit, bro. He's ripped off 5 wins in a row, and he's putting up like 50 or 60 points a game. He's blowing people out. So I'm
She,
really
she,
interested.
he's, he, hey, I'm gonna pick the Broncos by at least 17.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
too much.
picking Broncos by
Too many
17.
weapons. As good as this Bucks team is, I just don't think he's gonna be able to stop this
Nah,
team. The speed
nah, he
alone,
can't.
and I think that Bunny has the weapons to keep up on offense, but I don't think he has the play calling ability to keep up on offense.
You're
Um,
right.
so I'm gonna take the Broncos here by a little bit, probably 10-17, something like that. Giants at Bengals. This game is underway. Giants are undefeated on the year. They're 9-0. Bengals got their first victory last week over the Browns. They're 1-8, so got something to build on there. Rookie quarterback Jamie Newman is playing decently well. Um, Now that being said, I think this is going to
Hold
probably
on.
be Giants by
I'm
a lot of
almost
points.
done. Hold on. I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, man. My kids start coming
Oh,
in. I'm
you're
sorry.
okay.
But I'm gonna go with the Giants, man. I'm gonna go with the Giants by 13.
But I think it'll be a little more than that. Bengals defense has been struggling lately, but I'll take the Giants as well. Bills at Patriots. Bills, I would say, are the favorite in this game. But last time they played, Pats blew them out by 20. These teams know each
She.
other very well. Pats are having a down year for sure this year. Let me see what their records are. The Bills are 5-4. Pats are 4-5. Both of them are fighting for wild card spots. So this is a very important game.
Yep.
Pats take this loss. I don't want to say they're done for the year, but they're going to be on the struggle bus. Um,
All right, Bills. You need this. You telling me you're gonna make the playoffs. You need this win. You beat that ass last time. Look, you better come with it. But I think Patriots he taking this personal. He gonna take this personal.
he's been on a warpath the last few weeks.
I think the Patriots is gonna win. He's gonna kick your ass. When I say kick your ass, I think he gonna win by 17.
He has been on a warpath lately. I think this one will be much closer than the last game. I'm taking Pats by 3 in a very close game. I think New England's going to get it done. I still think he has a very good chance to get back in the playoffs. Pats are one of the few teams in the league that have never missed the playoffs.
Yep.
Falcons at Redskins. Falcons took their first actual user loss last week against the Giants on some craziness. The Giants threw a long touchdown with 40 seconds left. Just a heartbreaker for Clifton and Noop. Whole league was rejoicing as it happened. They're playing the Skins, who are 4-5, decent user. He's finally kind of cured his turnover problem, so he's starting to get a few more victories. He's starting to get back to how he usually plays. So this could be a very interesting game. Definitely has upset potential on it. I'm gonna take the Falcons here in a relatively close game, by about 7-10.
I'm gonna take the Falcons too. He just ain't gonna Nuke gonna run the ball and throw out routes and slants and keep the ball from him. So it's gonna be low score. I say Nuke wins 14-10.
And probably a must-win game for the Browns at this point. At 3-6, they're playing the Ravens, who are 5-4. This is number one, number two team in that division. The Ravens won the first meeting, so if you fall down 3 games and they have the tiebreaker, it's probably done.
Yeah.
So Browns have to have this victory. He's not playing very well. He lost to the winless Bengals last week. He's got to get his team figured out. He can't move the ball on offense. I think he needs to put Kareem Hunt back in and play like he usually plays. He has all the weapons he always does, and his defense is better this year than it was last year. So I don't understand. Ravens took a loss last week, got blown the fuck out by the Broncos, but he's 5-4. So oh shit, I forgot to mention something about the Broncos and Bucks game. Tua Tagovailoa and the starting running back for the Broncos are suspended for the game.
Oh.
I forgot to mention that, so I don't know what kind of difference that's going to make. Because running up the score against the Ravens last week. Let me finish the Ravens one, then we'll go back to it. I think that the Ravens are going to win a close game here. I think Browns will play better, but not enough to get the victory.
I got the Ravens. Ravens in the tight one. Close. Field goal.
All right, let's scoot back up here real quick before we end the video. Broncos at Bucks. That's going to make it really interesting. I didn't think about that. He relies so much on his passing, so now you're going to have a quarterback that can't pass the ball. That's going to be really interesting. You care to change your prediction? You can stick with what you got? Closer game? What are you thinking?
Wait. Is the Broncos is Tua out the whole game?
Tua is suspended the whole game.
And the running back?
And the running back.
I got Bunny winning this.
There is a decent quarterback in the free agency pool. Drew Lock's an 82 overall. That's funny, Drew Lock. Come back to the Broncos and play a game and then get cut again. But
I got Bunny winning this.
I think that the quarterback loss could make a big difference. I think this game is going to be closer than it should be. I'm still going to take the Broncos. I think they're going to get just enough done on the year. Yeah, it's going to be Philip Lindsay suspended for the game, I believe. Or was it whoever the starter is? Let me go to the depth chart. Might be Zach Michael.
Uh-uh.
It's gonna make the game very interesting. That's for sure. You know, probably shouldn't have been trying to. Yeah, it's gonna be
Ooh,
McMichael
wee.
suspended for the game. Yep. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna stick with the Broncos in a very close game. We'll see.
I'm gonna go with. I changed. I gotta go with the Bucks.
Losing two is gonna hurt. That is gonna be
That
alright.
hurts.
Yeah.
That really hurts.
I wonder who his backup quarterback is. That's still got
Kellen
speed.
Mond.
Yeah,
Kellen Mond though.
he's not terrible. 78 overall. He's got decent speed. Uh, that throw under pressure is going to be the difference. Tua's is a 94. Mons is a 75. That's going to be a big difference. Good accuracy. But, man, you really built the fuck out of Tua, bro.
Had
Look at
to,
that.
bro.
95 for throw power, 91, 95, 93, 94 throw under pressure. Good God.
Oh yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
is, man.
I would have had him at X Factor though this year.
Yeah, Tua looking right now. um,
Oh.
I'm gonna stick with the Broncos here. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the predictions video. I got something I gotta do. I know your kids are bugging the hell out of you too.
Hell yeah, man.
So thank you. I appreciate you being here for this, of course. If anybody else is interested in joining, make sure you message me or one of the other commissioners. Speaking of other commissioners, Tuan is a commissioner now as well. Since Savon stepped down, so that makes your commissioner core myself, the Bears, CJ, who's the Seahawks, Dwayne, who's the Cowboys, Tuan, who's the Titans, and Chap, who's the Ravens. That's your commissioner core. Make sure you just message somebody if you have any issues or looking to get in a video. Thanks again, man. Appreciate it.
Hey Chargers. I'm sorry. I owe you Chargers. I owe you.
All right, Tuan signing out with all the salt in the world there.
Good win though,